Well, hello everyone. Thanks for coming outside me today. Today we're down here at my local archery shop, Gym Sports Center here in Clearfield, PA. It's where I cameo appearance, if you will, throughout the spring and summer months when I'm not in school. And we're going to test some bows down here today. We are a Bowtech Mathews Hoyt and then Diamond Mission and then a whole bunch of crossbow brand dealer here in Central PA. And if you're interested in checking out the new Bowtechs, the new Hoyts, the new Mathews, so on and so forth, come down and check us out. Hello everyone. Thanks for coming outside with me today. Yes, we are definitely inside, but we get to test a bow, so it makes it all better. This is the new Mathews V3X. The 33-inch model. We have the 29 also here in stock, but I have zero interest in shooting that bow. I think this 33 is going to fit the lion's share of archers more, both in string angle as well as just kind of overall feel to it. A couple of new things from Mathews that they've always done. They have their two-piece quiver system, which unfortunately is stuck with just their mounting system. They don't have the diamond shape, which a lot of companies have, but it's Mathews. What do you expect? They are now having their new bridge lock system where now you can just slide a dovetail right into the riser. That's actually pretty slick, and I will say to help with the balance of the bow. And I will say this is by a landslide outside of the Atlas, which I got to test for 2021. This is the best balanced Mathews I have felt in years. And I've even thought to myself, oh, maybe that was just, recency bias. We have some V3s, both the 31 and the 27, and I picked both those up and they just went bloop, just like a typical Mathews, very top heavy and forward. This 33 balances super duper well. The 29 isn't as well balanced as this, but again, what do you expect of a 29-inch axle to axle bow? This is, that's just part of the thumb and then part of the webbing of my palm. So that's really nice. This is set at 2970. We're going to shoot it through the chronograph, get some numbers here with a couple of lighter weight arrows. They are running their new system to change out draw length and whatnot. You can pull the cables in and out and run that stay afield system. That's pretty nice. Their typical little thing off the front here. They've moved the roller guard down from the V3. They've kept that. I don't know the name of this riser color, but it's a nice powder coated like finish. And also they've gone with like a matte limb pocket. I like the look of matte things, just in general, matte and flat black looking things. The only issue I have with something like this is that if you've ever used like matte paint before, it shows scuffs really well and scratches really easily. So I'll be interested to see the longevity of that, just off the top of my head. I like the look of it though. It looks very crisp, very clean, just kind of Mathews always does really good, solid. Just look how thin this riser is, for example. They just do really hot looking bows. There's no way around it. Still have the interior yokes with the top hat system if you do need to shim. Yeah, I think that's all that really needs to be said about it. Let's get it out and shoot it. So I haven't drawn it back yet. We're going to shoot it through the chronograph. Like I said, this is set at 2970, and this is a 350 grain Maxima Blue RZ. I don't usually shoot at 70 pounds, and I'm definitely not a 29-inch draw. So we're going to draw this back here with a handheld release and see how this goes. Grip is what Mathews has been running with their grips. It's definitely a little more rounded, definitely has a little bit of rubberizing to it. Feels like a hunting grip. If you're going to go hunting, this is a bow for you. And it is comfortable. It's not my preferred style. I like a more flatter back grip, but it's still a very comfortable grip nonetheless. So let's see how this feels in the draw cycle. It should be identical to the V3. It runs the exact same switch weight mods. Oh boy. That got stiff. Like right in the middle. Let's shoot it through the chrono here. 350 grain arrow. Oh, it's quick. 322. Wow, that's faster than the Bowtech SR350. I don't know what this bow is supposed to IBO at. This tag doesn't say. This is for the bridge lock system. That's quick. That draw cycle there got weird in the middle. Let's draw it again. It was very linear there up at the front. And then right in the middle, it just had this extra hump, and then it came back into a typical valley there. Yeah, it just has this random, it's not at the end. Back wall solid. Let's try to let this bow down. Yeah, feels like 85% let off there. You notice how quickly it can take off. I kind of let it pretty quick there. It feels like it has this random hump. That's kind of bizarre. It's a good, it's a solid draw cycle. It's definitely not brutal, but it was unexpected. Yeah, right there. Oh yeah, like that last like 3-4 inches. Huh. It was a 400 grain arrow, 303. Woo! That's cooking. This one's 466 grams. Oh man, yeah, it's just right there at that last bit. 466 is 285. Wow. That's pretty damn quick, although it feels a little bit more aggressive even than that boat take us for 350. 285 at 466 at 2970. That means it's probably cooking pretty close to IBO. Knowing Mathews, they probably IBO'd this boat at 340. So at 70 pounds, it's probably only going to gain 70 pounds, 30 inches, probably going to gain at most 10 feet a second, which will put it at 332 for 350 grain arrow. That's pretty solid. Most bows aren't getting within that, 10, 15 feet a second of IBO. The Bowtech 350 did not. This definitely is. So that's kudos to Mathews for that. If you got used to the draw cycle, I think you get through. But that's just just right at the end, just a random hump there. But there's no vibe to it whatsoever. You heard how quiet it was. Using a 350 grain arrow to decide noise is terrible. Even without interior limb dampeners, which most split limb bows come with these days from the factory, there's still barely any vibration to this bow. Mathews has that part of the market nailed down. Yeah, it's a very, very well made bow by Mathews as usual. And that's pretty daggone quick, although the draw cycle feels like it should be a little bit faster. So anyway, that's all for the V3X 33. If you're interested, come down to Gym Sports Center here in Clearfield, which is my home shop. We have this one in stock you can try out. Get yourself one on order if you want to add a new bow to your collection for 2022. If you have any further questions about this bow or any of my other bow reviews, please do hit me up, Average Egg Archery, Facebook and Instagram. Send me an email, averageeggarchery@gmail.com, or drop a comment down here on YouTube. And in the meantime, I hope you're able to get outside, enjoy sport of archery, archery hunting if you so choose. Definitely enjoy God's beautiful creation, and we will get to see you next time.